I think I should be alive. I hope. All right. Let me just make sure we are live and get everything set up. So I should not be playing with my. I'm gonna leave my bottle open. Oh, actually, okay. Well, that's something I need to remember to do. Where is the link to? There it is. Okay. So that's open. Let me just tweet out the fact that we are live. Okay. Tweeted out successful. Yes, I did just start. All right. So today we are going to be playing this deck. I saw a lot of people asking for this, and this is the Rattlegore meme N'Zoth warrior we played against. I put my own twist on it. Cards that I wanted to play was Cthulhu. So far I feel like we've played Yogg, we've played N'Zoth, we haven't played Cthulhu. Well, we played Mech-Cthulhu, but that's not Cthulhu. And now the next one I want to do is play a deck with Yasharash. So this way we can touch all the old gods. So I figured, you know what, this super greedy late game warrior deck just needs one extra piece of greedy end game big thing to like really drive home that point of winning the game. And being like, again, super greedy, super big card. So the next, I guess, big one would be N'Zoth. It's not typically a card that sees a lot of play in warrior, but as we saw with Rattlegore, that's a very interesting combo in my opinion. So it's good with Rattlegore, but it's also really good with things like Kartut Defender, Apple Bomb, Scrap Golem, and Kargith. So I feel like it's huge. How am I gonna send Remo out of my deck? I cut. I actually initially I put this in the deck just as I had one. I thought like it would be cool to like pull out a Rattlegore, and then also I quickly realized like, what happens if I pull N'Zoth or I pull Alex or Alicia or Deathwing or something like that, and then all of a sudden I'm fucked. So it had to get cut, sadly. Further interesting cards in the deck. I am still playing Ringmaster because I think it's the best draw card in Warrior. Being able to draw Deathwing or Alex. There's only one pirate in the deck, which is Sword Eater, but it also plays 2 max as Scrap Golem, Ziliax. And I think, did I put it or did I cut it? Well, I guess I cut it, but I also put in initially I had put in the Dynamatic because I think this card's also fairly good. No, I'm a Highlander greedy as fuck Big Warrior because I just think it's a better meme. Also, I splashed in a Dead Man's Hand, just one, just because I feel like late game it might be cool to you slam Alicia and then you have like Cthulhu or N'Zoth in hand and you could just shuffle extras in with Dead Man's Hand. That was a cool little spicy combo card. Or else, I'm just running a basic removal package. I'm not too sure about Blood Razor yet. The card might be bad. I actually feel like that card's really bad in this deck. This is actually going to get cut for... one of the cards I've actually really come to like in this deck, which is... or in general, which is Circus Amalgam. I think this card's actually really good. Hey. That might be the truth, but we don't have to talk about the truth here. We can talk about the meme potential. Just imagine a game where queued into another big warrior or Highlander warrior, whatever the fuck, or odd warrior, right? And we play 2 Cthuns and 2 N'Zoths. Imagine the value. 2 Alexes. It's also just a possible another 10 cards in your deck in control matchups. So on top of Alicia, that's 20 additional cards in your deck. Cthulhu adds an extra 5. So it's 25 additional cards. This deck, I think, only has 2 pieces of draw, so which is 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 5 with Slam. But theoretically, so if you draw 5, that means say if there was 20 cards that we're adding, or 19 cards that we're adding, so that's 49, we start with 4. So that means 45 turns without fatigue, roughly. So yeah, and then, I mean, you could hit, like, you can shuffle in an extra Alicia or something, and it's just super good. I'm perfectly aware that something like that is actually going to happen. But, again, people want to see Big Warrior. This is the ultimate form of Big Warrior, in my opinion. Already, all the big cards you're playing are legendaries, so might as well just have the rest of the deck be singletons as well. I'm just going to call this one Big. Yeah. Or Big Reno. Yeah, I'm going to go. That's a good title. Okay. So, I guess it's time that we queue up our first game. I mean, we actually, if we could rank up with this deck, I think this deck might actually be solid. I'm getting definitely vibes of Highlander Warrior, the other one we were playing. Queue into 3 with Alex. Oh, that fucking sucks. So, how's everybody in chat been doing? I hope everybody had a great day. We drew cheap cards against Starkler. Big should be in all caps, lol. I mean, I guess it's more thematic. Why did I mull Brawl? If it's Darkler, I want to keep Brawl. I might have threw. But at the same time, I mean, Barov is just better against it. Right, theoretically? No, Barov's not even better because if he slams... well, that's not the card I wanted to draw. If he slams, what's his face? The Giants and then Lotheb, Barov can't even proc unless you have 9 mana. Well. Looks like it's a hand that's gonna have all big cards in it. Fuck it. I figured something like this would eventually happen, but I didn't expect it to be game 1. Oh, it's not Darkler. Interesting. Oh, he's playing... see? 10,000 IQ putting in cards like Alicia and... fucking... Alicia and Deadman's Hand. He's playing against a deck that there's like a 50% chance he's running Rin in his list. I'm gonna guess 1 in 5. Nah, you have to believe. Also, I'm gonna reset the win rate. You have to believe in the 10-0. Wow, it's this huge draw. We have this on curve, which is really nice as well. Okay. Of course, you got deal 5. That's just unlucky. I can just slam this here. Ooh. This is better though. I'm guessing he RNG'd one off Stonehill. That's my guess. But he could also be playing Rin if he doesn't own what the fuck is this? Never seen that card in my life. I'm getting really lucky with my Cthulhu part draws. Really? That was what, 4 to face? It's really unlucky. See, I'm not gonna say unlucky about drawing cards. I'm gonna say unlucky about the fact that I hit the 1 in 4 times. That's not Poogers. That's also really bad. That might just kill me here. Well, He's going into 7 mana next turn. Does it offer him a 7-drop here? I think so. Ah, or it offers that. I was not expecting that, not gonna lie. My guess is the meta just became a little bit too fast for Rin. I'm in a really bad... Am I dead? 12, 13, 14, 15? I think Rin is just too slow in general. Especially in a meta that has any amount of... Oh, I'm dead. Well... It's a gross late game. I feel like there's a lot of decks that are really gross late game. But the thing is, a lot of times you don't get to late game, right? I'm playing into a control deck and I died on turn 7. To be fair, my hand was actually complete trash. I might have to lower the curve. If I'm lowering the curve, I think that means cutting Cthulhu, cutting can't even cut Rattlegore. He's like one of the main cards of the deck. There's nothing to cut. Maybe Dr. Boom, but then I feel like you just lose to a lot of decks. I don't know. Maybe Alex is too slow for this deck, weirdly enough. Rattlegore should stay because it's fun, but at the same time, I guess maybe Alicia, Dragon Queen are too slow. Cthulhu. The thing is, I just feel like I want to be playing these meme cards, but they're like actually terrible in the deck. This hand's looking a lot like last game's. I feel like it's the only way you win other control matchups because you'll have more cards in your deck than them. But in general, it might just be the next cut. I feel like this is big and I lose the game. I feel like this deck hard loses to Big Priest, which really, really sucks. I still have Body of Cthulhu next turn. See, this game I at least have a semi-decent curve with Amalgam into Body. I know that there's not that much control in the meta, but there's still... So when I look back at the games I queued into a fair amount of slower decks. Like, yes, I did hit... Like, what was the last deck I played? Like, if I look at... Was it this deck? Okay, that's not a card I was expecting to see in that deck. This is gonna be fairly good, I think. I'm in a really bad spot. I think face is actually the place here. Yeah. Yeah, they have a super weird list. But when I look at, like, say, the Reno Druid I played, I faced a fair amount of... Actually, that's a lot of aggro. But I could have swore that I faced a fair amount of control recently. Am I tripping? I might be tripping. Yeah, it might... Okay. Didn't think this one through that much. What other decks did I play? I played... Interesting play. Oh, that's really bad for me. So remember when I said I think I win this game? I no longer think I win this game. Deal 1 damage would be huge here, yeah. That's actually used to be a really, really popular card. But yeah, when I look at like my Mechathune, I faced a shitload of control. That might be what I was remembering. But yeah. Bulwark is nice. Okay. Here I think it's, well, it's scrap next turn for sure. I don't know if I can actually just beat this. This card is so bad in every other matchup. It's funny. Because this card is super bad in any aggro matchup. I guess I'm also playing a whole bunch of cards that are super bad in aggro matchups, but this card's actually kind of insane in control. Resonance is huge against decks like this. Feels bad, man. That was the wrong choice. I don't even know what the actual Big Warrior cards are, not gonna lie. I kind of just threw a whole bunch of cards together that I thought looked fun. And I mean, they do look fun. I just don't think... Okay, not gonna lie, I feel like I queued into a couple bad matchups in a row. No cap. I know I might be wrong. I might be dumb for saying that. But I definitely feel like the matchups I've queued into so far, I feel like this deck could actually be decent against aggro. Weirdly enough, right? This deck has so much early game removal that against aggro, you should be able to deal with it. Against control, on the other hand, with 10 9s that come back and 6 4s that summon 3 2s, I feel like all of a sudden you don't really have that potential anymore. So again, I feel like I'm in a really, really weird spot where it could be good against aggro. Healing this is 100% the right play here. He's like actually purposely throwing. What the fuck? I don't know in what world it's ever correct to hit to heal his face there. Okay. Knockabout's is actually kind of big here, not gonna lie. How do I come back into this game? That's really bad, because now I can't kill that. Well, that's one way to kill that. Okay. Okay, that can actually be big. What's the odds that he's actually playing cards like Psychic Scream in his list? My guess is fairly low, right? I need to hit this no matter what here. This is gonna tank a fair amount of damage. Oh, that's so bad. Actually, so fucking bad. if he's mainboarding a mind control, he deserves the win after I slam this Rattlecore. Okay. You know what? Let's see if he has a mind control. I'm fine here to be able to slam this because 2 hits I block with this, another 2 hits get blocked with this. In the meantime, I can actually develop threats. I mean, guessing either mind control or entomb randomly generated. He's actually trying to kill it. that's why. I see. I don't want another copy of this. Okay. How much you want to bet this is hitting 1, 2, 3? As the death rattle. Look, eventually I might be able to play Alex Draza, okay? Maybe, hopefully. I blame the fact that I've drawn no Cthulhu pieces. I've drawn one, actually. Jesus Christ. I just noticed he has yet to play a blood. Okay. Theoretically, still alive here. Theoretically. 30. If he has a way to kill this, I'm exactly dead. Feels bad. He's played both of his breaths, so I feel like it might be harder for him to actually kill the Rotten Apple Bomb. Oh. Well, okay, now there's high odds that these die. What the fuck were the odds of that happening? Jesus Christ. I want my money back. I feel like I got scammed. Of course he hits that. Okay, how do I need to do this with 2 left. That means I'm gonna have to trade this one away. Fuck. Okay, Warpath, such a huge card. Slow comebacks. Okay. So from here, hopefully he doesn't have any more reses. If he's out of res, we have a free turn to drop Alex. If he's not out of res, we're fucked. That's how I see it. Spell cell we can beat with exactly a top decked brawl. Right? Warpath was super nutty there. Oh, he low rolled. Perfect. And we hit Ziliax? Even better. Can hit there. Can't actually drop Alex here. That's tilting. I want to slam this so badly. What are the odds that this backfires? Fairly fucking high. Okay, no, we have to take the super safe route here, which is this. Sadly. I was really hoping to be able to grade here and just slam the eye, but I don't think that's the right call. I think that's the call that causes me to lose. Rattlegores though popping off. Rattlegores are actually being nutty. What's best draw from here? Fuck. Oh, you're right. Alex is not active. Can't even slam Alex if I wanted to, unless I draw exactly Kargith here. Okay. That's a good point out, because I almost slammed it. God, this is why I need chat. They need to remind me about the fact that I shuffled in 2 Kargith Primes into my deck. Which is another kind of way out, right? If we win this game, that would be fucking insane, in my opinion. Oh, well. Really, game? That was worst case scenario. What are these cards, man? There's not even a taunt one. Legit worst case scenario. I'm so sad. That was so fucking close to... Oh. I'm pretty sure that was his last res spell as well. If he whiffed on one of these and res something smaller, he lost the game. Not only did he RNG a Powered Feast to win him the game, but he also hit an insane mass res there. Actually fucking filthy. Also, I had to not draw Kargith Prime that entire game. And that was in the deck since turn 5, I think. Or turn 6. So that's just really unlucky. If anybody has what apparently is an actual Big Priest list, you can just either tweet it at me or send it to me and I'll look at it. See if it looks more fun. But so far, at least this deck is fun, just not great. At least in the matchups we're queuing into. Also, never drew Brawl there. Also, every single game I'm starting the game with 2 of the... What is it? 7 expensive cards in my hand. So... I can also just call unlucky. Okay. Well, this is... At least not a whole bunch of 6 cost cards. 6+ cost cards. Cards I've yet to draw is... Reno... Cartoot, Brawl, Minefield, Zephyrus. I've actually not hit so many cards, but I've seen this off in every single opener. Oh, nice. This hand is being okay, actually. This hand, I feel like this hand could work. Again, Ralgor is not optimal for a matchup like this, but... Oh, what? Oh, that's actually such a clean top deck. I'll take that. Yeah, that's actually really good. It's either gonna be that or shield block, and that's just better, right? Wiping his board. Test for counter here. I don't want to test for counter with this, but I feel like I have to. Draws 3. Unlucky. It's like his secret that he had was the best one there. Okay, at least for now, if he doesn't slam another secret here. Of course. I was hoping he wasn't gonna have another secret. But we both know that's that was never a possibility. Up a bomb here is okay. It's not the best, not the worst. That's unlucky. Do you have Cloud Prince numero dos? But also this can also be like really good at helping deal with the board here. I think most likely it's gonna be just hit with Cloud Prince, is my guess. What happened? I don't know. I think I hit 100 subs in the summer, and I hit 400 this year, so I don't know. I guess people started liking to watch my subpar content. Yeah, that's not good. I think this is the best play here. This is best board. You sent me a list on Twitter? Alright, thank you. I shall look at it after this game. But again, I feel like my list is more geared towards aggro. But also, when he's drawn Cloud Prince Fireball to deal with your taunt minions, it kind of sucks. Hopefully no duplicate, hopefully 3 It's never a 3 health minion. It's never a 3 health minion. No matter as much as you want it to be a 3 health minion, it's never a 3 health minion. Okay. This can actually be huge here. Depending on what he plays here, obviously. But, yeah. No secret? Fuck. Okay, here at least I can test with Shield Slam, which is good. So I get Chaos Nova here. Yeah, I take shitload of face damage though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of worried I'm just gonna die randomly. Like, I'm dead here to Fireball, Frostbolt, Fireball. Okay, I'm not dead to Fireball Cloud Prince at least. There's some amount of possibility he has not drawn. Well, I'm dead to Fireball Medivh Valet. Yeah, you just have to summon the 2 5/5s before you fireballed me and draw an extra card. Not even surprised it's a quest or secret mage player. Yeah. Not even surprised it's a secret mage player that had draw 3 on turn 2. BMs. Not surprised. Alright, let's look at the list. They implemented a new way to look at... Oh, I don't have... Oh, I'm missing some of the cards. Okay, I'm not about to craft either of those, and I feel like those are the main ways you get shit out. Runs Dark Moon Rabbit. Lol. Yeah, I don't want to waste another 3,600 dust. Not gonna lie. There's no other ways to replace those, right? Alright. I mean, I guess I could replace it with this, right? One of those and one of those. Nah. I wasted enough dust. With the new set coming out, I don't want to waste. Look, maybe in the new set, but honestly right now, I feel like super broke with only 4,000 dust. I know it's funny to say only 4,000 dust, but hey. Oh wait, that's not the right one. Are they playing it in standard? Yeah, I burnt 4,000 dust last stream. Okay, we might waste it. Oh fuck. At one point I actually had a golden woe cleaver, which is the worst part. I feel though without the woe cleaver you have to cut some of the cards in this deck. So you kind of just need to hit an early gather the party, right? Oh, and you're playing Dead Man's Hand? I like it. I always like Dead Man's Hand. That Benedictus was dream crushing playing it. I'm out of water now. Why are you running Dark? Why would you not? If you summon it for free with Divine Shield and Taunt, it's OP. You summon 2 copies of it with this, it's OP. You just win the game. Right? How's it going? Now that I'm done water, we're able to do what everybody always wants to do at 1:30 in the morning, and that's drink whiskey. You know, it's like your snack after dinner, right? You have to have. Why has it been both times I've queued into a quest mage or a secret mage? They've played turn 2 or turn 1 fucking archaeologist. But yeah, whiskey's like your dessert after dinner, right? You have to eat all your vegetables, which would be your water in this case, and then you can have whiskey. I have to go buy more whiskey, which is depressing. Best stream ever? Have you just not watched that many streams, or what? Because I can confirm I am not the best stream ever. I'm not doing Infinite Yogg Dead Man's Hand Warrior, because I know for a fact I'm gonna Dead Man's Hand my Yogg back into my deck with the other one in hand, and I'm gonna slam Yogg, and then oops, what you know, you just put in you just destroyed your deck by hitting what's it called? Fuck, what's the name of that spell? Any of the ones that replace your hand. I played 2 Yogg's last stream and I hit it twice. That's just unlucky. We're praying for no duplicate here. Oh, no duplicate, beautiful. But he does draw 3 here, which kind of sucks. Hopefully he doesn't play another secret, else we have to wait before slamming this. I feel like right now the athletic studies are just the way to hold off before slamming this. I have not heard about all the unnerfed cards. I don't know when those were announced, but yeah. Ow, my dome. That's not good. This deck has no way to gain. Fuck. No, I actually both times I hit Shadow Cancel. It was one of the most depressing things I've ever done. You really have the Cloud Prince as well. Fuck me. Taunt? Oh, that's true. He has to take damage and survive. Well, hopefully this survives. I'm dead to a Fireball here, actually. Or a Cloud Prince. I'm actually dead to exactly Cloud Prince. It's the only card he can have here because he's played both Fireballs. Aha. He never expected the 12-12. I'm so mad I didn't get a minion off Rot. Can they buff Rotface? Would it be fair to make Rotface like an 8-8? He's digging for the Cloud Prince. I think it'd be fair to make him a 12-12, personally. Okay. Starving Buzzard. Do you have a link? I'll just go. I can actually go review them on stream. It'd be easier than reading them all. Personally, I think that would be easier and be better for the people watching too. Here, let me card changes Hearthstone. I don't know if those are going to be patch. This Morgleaves now costs 5. Is it that one? Mark of the Wild now gives +2/+3. Keep the Grove heals 4, up from 2. Is it that one? So I have 5 minions left in my deck. Okay, well that's best case scenario, because this just wipes. I can do this, and I guess I can slam this here. Oh, that was actually bad. I'm putting more minions in my deck. Fuck. Whoops. Those not the changes. Okay. There's also the ones that are planned for the upcoming update, apparently. That's not good. Okay, well, it didn't work. Google chat, or YouTube's chat is kind of fucked. Not gonna lie. Really? Am I low rolled there? Fuck. I think those are the ones that I was reading. Yeah, it has like the mana worm one here too. Yeah, okay, well, at least the website I'm looking at has them all. Have I ever thought about Runeterra? No, I have not. I've heard the game is good, from various different people. I just don't think it's my speed of a game. I like... I don't think speed is the right word. It's not my idea of how it should be. I think it's the better way to phrase that. What the fuck? I swear this shit only ever happens to me. Rabbit? Oh, rip. I had to hit exactly rabbit there, so I would have been able to kill all 3 of them. And then still armor up. But now it's hit, and I die. Or I guess I'm not exactly dead. He also has no more burn. So I might actually have a chance to survive here. No, so that's actually one of the things I think Hearthstone is missing. I don't know, I just looked at the game and it just did not look like a game for me personally. Of course I hit the other Dead Man's Hand. Why would I not have hit the other Dead Man's Hand? We know what he should have in deck, right? Kirin Mage, Mad Scientist, Conjurer. I think that's it. Okay, I don't think he shouldn't have any more burns, so if I just hit this button every single turn, I'll eventually win. Jesus Christ, the fact that this game was this hard to win, it's kind of insane. Well, that's not a card I was expecting to see in that deck. So damn sure. Okay. Now I'm super confident at this much health. Also I have another Dead Man's Hand, so he's gonna die to fatigue anyways before. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, alright. Since we're starting with a new deck, I want to know. In that scenario, what does Boom Shit actually do? Um, and for the Legends of Runeterra thing, I think it's more I don't know how to phrase it. I don't like what it's based off of that much, kind of. Like, yes, I like League of Legends to a certain extent. Okay, this is not the one that bounces on the hand. I mean, does this have Warlock? This does have Warlock cards. I don't know if these are all of them, but this does have the Warlock cards. At least some so far. Do you guys actually want to go over so far what these nerfs are that are on the wiki? Because we can go over these now and then continue to play in a bit, or we can continue playing and then go over those later. You know what? Fuck, let's just go over it now. Alright, so on the wiki, these have the cards planned for the update coming out this March. So I guess the first one is Warglaves. I wish I could hover over these to actually see the card, but okay, at least this durability thing is good, right? Because initially it was a 5 mana 3/4, and now it's a 5 mana 3/3. Think that might be fine. I don't think it's the worst, basically. I don't think it's gonna make. Oh, though they can now play back in Odd Warrior, but I don't think it's necessary, right? Warglaves can only attack multiple minions, right? Oh no, your hero can attack again. Oh, that might be problematic. Wait, is the core set just other versions of the card? If there's just other versions of the card, then that's kind of fine, I guess. Mark of the Wild. Oh, I can just go to these pages. Yeah, I mean, it's a card that doesn't see that much play, if any at all, so I guess any buff to it could be cool. Especially if they're planning on putting it in the core set. All these cards going into the core set, I think it's good that they're buffing it. Okay, so they're putting back Keeper of the Grove to what he was. Initially, he was a 2/4 for 4. And now... Okay, they're the same version, but anyways. Keeper of the Grove might start seeing a little bit more play, but I think Druid has to become way more popular. Okay. Druid of the Claw, what was the Druid of the Claw buff? Now has 5 attack up from 4, and now reads choose one, transform into a 5/4 rush or a 5/6 rush. That's actually kind of big. Oh wait, they changed charge to rush. That a 5/6 taunt over 5 is not bad. I still don't think it's gonna see that much play. Menagerie Warden. Okay, that thing costs 5 down from 6, now has 4 attack down from 5. Okay, so -1 mana to give -1/-1. I think that's fine. Keeper, I don't think it's bad. He used to be insane to the point where he got nerfed to a 2/2. I think people right now at least undervalue the potential. Already one of the cards that's on the verge of being playable is Secret Keeper, or not Secret Keeper, it's Spellbreaker. And Keeper of the Grove for Druid is a better Spellbreaker, because you have the option to also deal 2 damage to kill something, or Silence is more versatile. So I'd actually say this has a higher potential of being playable now that it also just doesn't die to whatever looks at it. Druid of the Claw is still terrible. The fact that they're changing Rush, or Charge to Rush on the 5/4, I think makes the card not great. Personally. Ancient Lore is going back. Interesting. That's actually kind of huge. This card was at one point the best draw card in the game. To be versatile to heal against aggro and to draw against control. I think this card... I don't know if Druid just has better cards now, so this might not see play, but at least it has the potential to. Scenario's down from 8. I still think the card's bad. It's just way too slow. Flare unnerf is huge. That's actually really good. This nerf is huge, or this buff, the flare one, is actually ginormous. Yeah, this, because this also affects Zephyrus, right? So now you can play Zephyrus on 3 to pop your opponent's secret. That's huge. Actually fucking ginormous. And it draws a card that's broken. Hunter's Mark now costs 1 down from 2. I would have liked it to go down to the original, which was 0. But at 1, it's still much better than 2. It might also now change Zephyrus's pool. Lock and Load down from 1. I mean, it's a meme card that's becoming more memeable now, which is pretty dope. Tracking now discovers a card from your deck. Ooh, that's a huge buff. So tracking initially would remove 3 cards from your deck and you'd only get 1. It was like your only real way to thin your deck in the entire game, really. Because 3 cards, you're removing 1/10 of your deck. So you're actually incrementing your draws by a relatively large percent. Like, I think your odds of drawing a card that you want after playing tracking goes up like 1 point something percent or 2% or something like that. So it's like actually huge. I just hated the card because every time I'd play it in Highlander Hunter when I was playing that deck, I would always hit like King Crush and Alex, and I'd just be like, well, this is what depression feels like. But yeah. Ooh, Starving Buzzard going back to its original 2-1 for 2. That's also huge. This might make Unleash the Hounds playable again, which is gonna, like, I think bring Hunter back into the wild meta. Because it's gonna be the best draw in any aggro deck, I think, still. Dinomancer Bran, or Dino Tamer Bran down to 7 from 8. That's just unnerfed, right? And that's still pretty good. Ugh. Keeper, I still think we'll see play. I think Keeper, you need to not underestimate Silence. Silence is something that's so broken that they've been trying to remove it from the game. I don't think they've printed a Silence card since... Actually, they printed one recently, but yeah. Old Tracking was better. Arguably. It depends what deck you're playing. 100%. In a Highlander deck, this one's better. Against Control deck, this one's better. Against aggro, the old one's better. So it really depends on the meta itself, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, they do fix him when they do change cards in the base set. Like that whole priest rework thing that they did when they announced, what was it, Ashes, is basically just a way for them to attempt to fix Zephyrus. And to give him like better cards in reality. So yeah, I think Hunter is actually getting a lot of really needed buffs. You now have another 1-cost draw card for Aggro Hunter. Hunter's Mark being down from 1 is now playable in Aggro Hunter. Tracking is still really good for both types of Hunter. Starving Buzzard's really good. This just improves Highlander Hunter. The thing is, I'm talking more for wild, so you will have access to both, right? And yeah, these nerfs, or buffs, whatever you want to call them, actually feel huge for wild. Like, this might actually put Hunter back into the meta, which is good. I don't think I've seen... I think I can count the amount of Hunters I've seen on 2 hands. Not gonna lie. Like, since I started playing wild again last year around this time, actually. So in a year, I think I've seen, like, less than 10. The thinning the deck is important, but also discovering instead of milling in a matchup, say against like Raza Priest, is really good. Because you're not 3 cards closer to fatigue. And if you hit 2 bombs, it feels super bad. So I like how this went. It removes some of the RNG of tossing cards without any real like recursion effects for Hunter. Yeah, I think these might actually make them playable, because I think this Dino Tamer brand is like pretty strong. Starving Buster is going to be huge, because it's going to give you a way to deal with the board on 5, and then continue to like press advantage, right? Because say if your opponent has a whole bunch of pirates, Because they're all relatively small, you can slam Buzzard into Unleash the Hound, so you draw 5 cards and you kill off their board. It's super good. Good morning to you too, even though it's almost 2 a.m. Alright, next is Mage. Mana Worm. Down to 1 mana, but 2 health instead of 3. I want to say this feels broken. I really do. But I don't think it's going to be as broken as I think it's going to be. I don't even know what the fuck Snap Freeze does, so... freeze a minion. If it's already frozen, destroy it. It's okay. Your one and only Spell Hunter's nice. Snap Freeze, I don't think it's going to see any more play. Cone of Cold unnerf, or yeah, unnerf is actually fairly good, because again, it also affects Zephyrus. So now Zephyrus, if there's only 3 minions, will offer you Cone of Cold instead of offering you Frost Nova, which is really big because that 1 damage could help a lot, depending on what deck you're playing. Conjurer's Calling. Uncollectible, now costs 3 down from 4. Oh, that's the token. That's what it initially was at, and I think that could be good. I would like to try out Highlander Mage with Conjurer's Calling now, or Big Mage. I think that could be very, very interesting and very spicy. Wyvern Worm now costs 4 down from 5. 5 health down from 6. Spell Burst to summon. Okay. Well, that was one that we saw coming with at least the unnerf of this, or the buff, or whatever. I still don't think it's going to change this card. It still feels really bad. Tearly Conjure. This card was already playable in Aggro Mage. I think that in Standard, with less options, it'll be playable, but I don't think it's playable in Wild. I think this is actually calling for more... Well, you can play it in Odd Mage. Or just Highlander Mage, which is what I'm going to play it in. Koldara Drake buff does absolutely nothing to that card and how playable it is. Dragoncaster. What the fuck is this? So this also just got unnerfed. Yeah, I think that's fine. It might improve Highlander Mage a little bit, so I'm kind of okay with that. Flame Strike dealing 5 is actually huge, again, for Zephyrus. It now gives you another breakpoint because you'd always be offered Chaos Nova instead of Flame Strike, basically, for 5 off Zephyrus. So, yeah. So this is actually kind of big because it gives you another break. Paladin, Argent Protector, no, is it 3-2? Is that what that said? Yeah, 3-2. Again, I don't think that really changed how playable this card is, especially in Wild. This card's just way too slow and not an odd cost. Holy Light now heals 8 to your hero. Oh, that's actually worse. Interesting enough, but it is a buff to Zephyrus. Because now instead of healing 6, it will offer you 8 when you're low, which is pretty good. Equality down to 3. That actually might change something, but I would have liked to see it go back down to 2. I don't think it has to be at 3, especially not with the Libram still being a thing, because that's 0, right? So I feel like this could be 2 and it'd be fine. Yeah, again, I don't think this is going to change how playable this card is. A Warhorse Shamer, now a 3 from 2. That was a nerf or a buff I did not want to see, because this card's already super playable. So giving it 1 more health, or 1 more attack, is actually... It might seem very small, but it will start to add up when you're playing against Odd Pally. Guardian of Kings now has Taunt. That's actually kind of big, but I still think that you just might as well play Libram. And yeah, there's just better Paladin cards to play. Shadow Form's still unplayable, because you might as well just play Anduin, Light Spawn, 3 mana, but a 4/4. I still think Light Spawn's just terrible. It just slowly dies to various things or whatever. And it's super, super weak. Before we continue with the rest of these, I'll be right back. I just need to go use the water. I am back. Okay. So yeah, the priest nerfs buffs do absolutely nothing here. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing alright, not bad, not gonna lie. I got me some whiskey, so automatically the day is better though. Yeah. Okay, so Rogue, Swashbuckler, Battlecry, add a random card from another class to your hand. I feel like that's a buff. I shouldn't feel like that's a buff. Because sometimes you're playing against like a class where you don't want a card, right? From that class, you'd rather get one from another class. And that's not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Patient Assassin buff does absolutely nothing to that card. Still unplayable. Assassin's Blade costs 4. The Assassin's Blade is actually still awful. Assassinate, slightly more playable, still not great. Sprint, slightly more playable, still not great. You just have way better draw in Rogue, and just play Sap instead of Assassinate. It's better, and with Prep it costs 0 versus 2 with Assassinate. So it's replacing Strength Totem, which is the 1/1, right? And oh no, it's replacing the spell damage? The end of the turn, give a friendly... What the fuck? This feels broken. I love the art though. The art is fucking sick, but that feels absolutely fucking broken. Okay, interesting. Feral Spirits. Overloads 1 down from 2. Makes the card actually more playable. A lot more playable, because now if you summon on 3, you'll have 3 mana next turn, you won't have 2. I feel like that's good. I fuck with that, actually, not gonna lie. Lightning Storm now deals 3 to all enemy minions. That is a huge buff to Zephyrus. So half these cards I'm noticing, all the real big buff ones are just a buff to Zephyrus. Lightning Storm dealing a for sure 3 is actually broken. No cap. Totem Carver? I have no idea what the fuck this card is, so... Oh, that one. I guess that's fine. It doesn't really do much in the grand scheme of things, if I really had to say anything about it. Tidal Surge... Now reads Lifesteal. Kind of changes nothing. This card is just way too much mana for that effect. It's 2 times the mana of Penance for a 3rd extra stats. Earth Elemental now only overloads 2 down from 3. Again, doesn't change much. That card is just super slow overall. Fire Ellie, battle card deal 4. That's kind of big, but again, Shaman's an aggro class, and these 6 and 5 mana cards are not great. Alakir getting an extra health doesn't change how playable that card is. They're too small. These 3 cards are too small to be played in big Shaman, and they're too big to be played in aggro Shaman. It's very, very weird. So kind of the only thing that's actually notable about the Shaman is this, the Lightning Storm buffs, and the Wrath of Air totem being changed. That's like super big. No Warlock. Drain Soul deals 3, which is huge. This is actually such a big buff. All of a sudden it can now kill things like Kirintor Mage. It can kill things like the Arcanologist. And you gain life for it. It's like super bonkers. It's just straight up, in my opinion, a better version of Dark Bomb. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing in Real Lock. It's gonna be amazing in Cube Lock. I'd say it's even possibly playable now in Dark Glare. Very limit, but I think it could be playable because it does change your life total, so it does decrease the cost of Flesh Giant. Void Terror now has 3 health. Doesn't change how playable that card is. Lakari Fellhound now reads Taunt. Battlecry discards your 2 lowest cards. This was just discard 2, right? Yeah, that's actually a kind of a buff to this card, not gonna lie. Actually, no, it's a nerf, because it can no longer discard Hand of Cooldown. So, that's a nerf. Kind of forgot about that card being a thing. Alright, Siphon Soul now costs 5, down from 6. Another buff to Zephyrus. For only 1 more mana, I think it's just better to always play Zephyrus to get Siphon than to get Assassinate, so yeah. Lord Jaraxxus is now a hero card that gives you 5 armor. That is a huge buff. Yeah. But that is actually an insane buff. The Jaraxxus buff is huge, because it no longer sets your health to 15. That's ginormous. I think Jaraxxus is playable again. Yeah, you can't turbo mount on 6, but also that was like never good. I feel like Jaraxxus is actually playable now. You don't need to play it and have a build around. It's just a solid card to put into like a control warlock deck. Yeah, warlock's just basically got penance. That's kind of funny. Oh, they're not on here? What are the other rogue buffs? I think Lord Jaraxxus actually has potential for Wild now, not gonna lie. I would say it has potential. And the War Song Commander doesn't change absolutely anything at all until that card gives them charge again. The card is still unplayable. In my opinion. Actually, it's unplayable. It might create it's gonna create a terrible version of the Warsong one. It's gonna create a terrible Patron Warrior, which I'm definitely gonna try. Okay. Blade Flurry seems absolutely broken. Cavern Below only requires... So they just reset Cavern. That's something that's just gonna get nerfed right away again. Powered Shield draws a card again. That's huge. I don't think we're going to shift to a control meta because of the buffs to the Rogue Quest. I think the Rogue Quest is still going to be absurdly broken. Necromancer Crosshair costs 4, down from 5. Edwin Van Keef. They're buffing Edwin again? What the fuck? Why would they ever buff Edwin? Why did you delete your thing? I was reading that. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, and these are just a whole bunch of the other standard ones. Wow. This feels like such a random thing. Galakron draw costs 0 again. Okay. The rogue buffs seem kind of insane, but again, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be better to play Quest Rogue over just playing the current Warlock, or the current Kingsbane / Odd Rogue. Right? I feel like Odd Rogue might still just be better. The Warsong thing, it seems okay, because you'll be able to play another Patron Warrior deck that's going to gain you 50 armor really, really fast. But I don't know how insane it is. I kind of miss it just saying give your minions charge, not gonna lie, and you could play Molten Giants, but we're never gonna ever go back to those days. Except for in like the Boomer Stone, or whatever the fuck it's called. Okay. Rogue Quest is still gonna be broken, don't get me wrong. That quest is just broken by design. Yeah, I'm gonna be super hyped. Hopefully they get like some really sick buffs and they're not just gonna be buffing the aggro cards. Warrior, I think, could definitely use some really big buffs. Fiery War Axe down to 1. That's something that's never gonna happen, but that could definitely be something good. Or just some various other things. Stone Tusk is now a 2/1. Oh, they're removing charge from these two cards, so they're actually just unplayable now. Okay, so these cards are unplayable. Both Bluegill and Stone Tusk. Flesh Eating Ghoul is now a 3/3. Yeah, still unplayable. Mini Mage costs 3, still unplayable. Raid Leader, still unplayable. Big Game Hunter, I would have really liked to see this at 3 again. I feel like at 3 it's actually playable, and now it's not. Good morning to you too. Yeah, I'm hoping that Big Game Hunter's gonna get put back down to 3. And that War Song's gonna go back to charge, not gonna lie. Oh, the Gallicards are for sure gonna get unnerfed if the Rogue... The Shaman ones are also gonna then get announced. I might be interested in trying out a Gallicar Shaman list. The new Zeph buffs are gonna be insane. Until you realize I'm gonna play them and I'm gonna miss on everything. But yeah, Big Game Hunter seems okay. It's better now at 4. Defender of Argus, better, but still not that great. Berserker? What the fuck is Berserker? Still unplayable. Cairn, I would like to say it's semi-playable, but I don't think it's playable. Yeah, RIP Anyfin. Yeah, apparently it's getting unnerfed. Basically to default of what it was. Which is kind of cool. Now gives me +4/+4 at the start of the next turn, destroy it. Oh, that was +5/+5, right? Dream 1 mana, now reads return an enemy minion to support. Wow. Laughing Sister is 2, that's 3. So they just absolutely fucking kill the Ysera. Probably a Warsong Commander list. I want to try it out. I think it could be okay, but I don't think it's be tier 1. Yeah, I also hope that Dragon Queen gets unnerfed and make the card actually playable. The Baron buff I actually think is kind of big. I want to try that out in Odd Mage. I think it could be good. Actually, I put these all here. Card's still terrible. Still terrible. Still terrible. I thought that was only a wild card. Or a card for whatever. The nerfs to Ysera makes an unplayable card even more unplayable. I want to say this card is good, but I think it's awful. Just play Kel'Thuzad instead. Yeah. For the rest of the buffs, I guess, are the nerfs or whatever, we'll have to see, I think. The card pool definitely feels better, or looks better, just at a quick glance. If Alex does get a nerf, I think I actually would put it into Reno Lock. Actually, no. I don't even think I would. I think, though, I would. Okay, because I'm a greedy fuck, I would try to add, what's his face? Lord Jiraxis to my Reno Lock list. So it's no longer a demon that's gonna fuck up your thing and doesn't put you down to 15 health so you don't just die to aggro. I think it could be playable. I'd like to try it, definitely. Yo, the more I'm playing this deck, the more I just want to go craft a boom ship. This is, I feel like the potential on that card is like actually huge. Hold up. Odd Shaman? I'm not just seeing things, right? Oh, that's good. That's actually really good for him here. I most likely take one here. My guess is he just hero powers. Yeah. All damage. Yep. I had minefield here. Well, I can still minefield to wipe the board. It's just right to play it. No, I'd play both. Personally, I would play both. But don't forget, I'm also a super greedy fuck. That can't stay alive, by the way. I've played against this deck once before. I know all of its tips and tricks. That's fine. Be a 1. At least it's only a 1 attack minion. How did he get a 110? Yeah, I don't think, honestly, I don't think anybody wants... Yeah, the 1 mana draw card is actually huge. Not gonna lie. I killed a Flame Tongue here. He goes for spell. He should go for taunt here, not spell damage. Really? That's a grief. Oh, our hand's actually just broken. Okay. Our hand's actually just broken. We hit both of these. Do I slam this on 6? Is that ever correct? I actually think Odd Shaman might be better. No cap. You wouldn't play the spell damage package, you would instead play, like, just sticky minions. Because if you just give them plus health, you're, like, chillin'. Slam the Army of the Dead? We're going for the memes, right? So how many Cthulhu pieces do I burn? 1? Oh, I actually hit none. I think that's the most amount of minions I ever got off that card. Hit the O3. Hit the O3? My cards just insist on punching him in the dome. Draw your last pathetic card, Yugi. Yeah, that's GG. I'm killing him with end of turn effects. I don't even give a fuck. No, he conceded. I want to kill him with more end of turn effects. What the fuck? Look at this tryhard actually conceding. Jesus Christ, that's 2 wins in a row. This deck's OP. Who's the aggro deck now? Yeah, the person that summoned an 8/8 for 6. Not gonna lie. What's that on a win streak? Oh, I was at plat 5. I thought I was at plat 7. What the fuck? That actually weirded me the fuck out. No, it's not a high roll. Actually, that is the most amount of meetings I've ever hit with Army of the Dead. No cap. I've yet to hit Rabbit, though. I want to hit Rabbit. I actually played my first game of Commander in... Since roughly mid-quarantine, like midsummer to last weekend. Because my brother came over to... Or actually, it wasn't even last weekend, it was Monday. So, yesterday. God, my days are like merging together. I gotta try out my Essica deck. It was really cool until I died on turn 4. Or turn 6. Then it wasn't cool anymore. But I'm hopefully gonna be able to try some more because I think my brother should be coming over this weekend. So I'll have a play group of 3 with my 2 brothers. I can't. I actually really want to play more Commander. My Essica deck was really sick. I turned 2 crop rotation to World Tree and it felt super good. my brother has a Xenagos God of Revelers deck built, and then he ramped in the early game, and then played the thing that like you can like it's the Boar God. Played that, and then the 6 mana what's his face? The 6 mana of Craterhoof Behemoth. And then I died. It wasn't pleasant. See, this is games where you want never let Xenagos resolve. Yeah, my deck has Arcane Denial. I think it's the only counter spell in it. Let me check. I have it. I have Arcane Denial. Jesus Christ. I've been waiting to go to... So I have a local game store, and then I have one that's a little bit further away. By a little bit further, I mean way fucking further away. And I've been waiting to go to the other one to go pick up shit. So my deck is just actually filled with proxies right now. But there is a foil full art crop rotation, because I found one for $5 and I copped that shit right away. They didn't nerf sack pack for Jiraxis. What the fuck? Look at this tryhard actually trying to win the fucking game by milling me cards. I also want them to unnerf sack pack. Oh my god. Okay, my brothers... Alright, you know what? I was actually meaning to ask the people, at least in chat, that play Magic, would you guys be interested in seeing just... Oh no. Oh no. Seeing, like, Magic videos? I've uploaded, I think, 2 pack openings, but I've been really thinking about doing, like, a deck tech video for, like, various decks I've built. And I just don't know if people would be interested in seeing it. So if you're interested in seeing it, just tell me, well, you can tell me in chat live. I'm gonna burn cards for like the rest of this fucking game, I swear. It just kind of sucks he had both Cold Light Oracles. But yeah, I have been meaning to pick up the cards though. Okay. I figure that most people don't care for Magic stuff, which is why I haven't done any. Like I uploaded one video a long time ago, but again, Magic is not for everyone, and I could definitely see why. If I didn't play it for so long, I definitely could not get into that game now. Yeah, I wouldn't make it a regular thing. It would definitely just be bonus videos, right? I would never do it as like, these are the only videos I'm uploading now to the channel. Nah. Because I know like the people that watch don't watch for that, they watch for Hearthstone, so. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Yep. Actually, okay, so the cards that I have proxy in the deck, I think I priced it out to like 300 some odd dollars. So I'm not gonna, obviously I'm not picking up all that shit at once because I'm a broke fucking university student. But I've been meaning to pick it up like pieces at a time. I'll probably have it done by the end of the year. And the Magic thing is also something I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer to do because I want to get like a nice camera to do it. I don't want it to have it be like in my dimly lit fucking room that looks like garbage. I have to like set something up to do it. So yeah, my deck is not 5K. Not quite. I think once I get all the cards, it's gonna be like a $1,500 or $2,000 deck, if that. That's only because I actually have like fetches. I have all the fetches, all the shocks. The shocks have went up absurdly high recently. Like, well, not absurdly high. They're like $40, which I didn't see coming, but That is true. If it's something I enjoy, I can try it. What's the worst? Again, it would be extra videos, so people don't have to watch it if they don't want to. But yeah, it's just because like, at least I don't like necessarily just looking or reading guides. It's fine. I don't think people mind. If people want me to get back to Hearthstone, I can get back to Hearthstone. But yeah. Yeah, it's hard to branch out. But so okay, this is a little bit off topic, but I think probably so many people say this, but I never intended this just to be a Hearthstone channel. It's just that when I started uploading videos super consistently at the start of quarantine, the only game I was really playing was Hearthstone at the time. And like, if you go back, like I tried an Overwatch video, I just didn't enjoy the editing experience or recording it as much, so I didn't continue it. Yeah, if you're as big as X, you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want. You can whip his dick out on the stream and no one would fucking bat an eye. Twitch would be like, here's the 1-day suspension. Like, legit. But yeah, basically I just always intended to make content on things I enjoy, so it's not out of the realm of uploading more Magic stuff in the future, especially when I get like more money, because right now I'm kind of broke. But yeah, no one wants to hear about that. We're here to have fun playing a children's card game that costs way too much money to get into. Maybe. Yeah, my competitive EDH deck plays like Kozilek. To be fair, I'm missing 12 cards to have like a semi-competitive what's his face? Animar deck. So I'm not that far off. But at the same time, the cards I'm missing is like Gaia's Cradle, Volcanic Island, Trop, Taiga, the exactly. Why would I not want to waste all my money though on hero portraits, to be fair? I was actually funny you're saying that. If I would have had power the day I copped 3D World, there's a high possibility I would have streamed the first world day one, or the day I got it. But the thing is, I got it because I didn't have power, so I could just spend the afternoon playing it. Like, I went to go buy it at like 10 in the morning, and then I got home, and instead of like sitting down and playing it, I decided to spend, I think in total I spent 4 hours sharpening my kitchen knives because I felt they were all dull as shit. And yeah, and for all those who don't know, because I don't think I've ever really talked about it on the channel, I cook a lot. So and if any of you guys cook, you guys should know that dull chef knives are the worst fucking things on the planet. Just, or if any of you guys are planning on cooking, dull chef knives are the fucking worst things on the planet. That's unlucky. But yeah, a little bit off topic from video games. Oh, that fucking sucks. What country do you live in, if you don't mind me asking? Because honestly, world news is the thing that I think I know the least about of anything in life. I think I could tell people more about astrology than I can about what's happening in my own country, besides Corona and things that my family tell me because I'm not allowed to do them anymore. Lebanon. Think I know where that is. Not gonna lie, I failed geography almost every single time it was offered, except for when I needed to pass it, in which case I cheated to pass with a 62. Because I'm 10,000 IQ. He's gonna be so sad when he sees this. No, that's actually not a joke. I've failed geography numerous times. No cap. Oh! First time I've ever gotten a rabbit. Okay. I know where Italy is. It's in Europe somewhere. Yes, that is 100% a fact. Honestly, anybody should have sharp knives. Having dull knives... I've cut myself terribly once in a kitchen. I used to work at a restaurant, for all those who didn't know, and I was kind of basically like a prep chef, if you wish to call it that. I would not call myself a chef. And the one time I cut myself really fucking badly, like I perpetually will now have a huge scar on my hand, was the one time I decided not to sharpen my knife because I was running a little bit late. And I was cutting through cheese, and then my hand became the cheese. I do live with my family, so I spend a fair amount of time cooking. Like I'd say I probably cook like 3 times a week. Yeah. Normally, like if we have like family gatherings or whatever, I would always like cook for those and things like that. I no longer work there. I quit there when I started working at an engineering firm, which I then quit to study at university. So, yeah. But yeah, and now I'm sitting here streaming a children's card game. To be fair, working at the restaurant was kind of awful, not gonna lie. It was actually a 7-mana, because I got it with this, so it was even worse. Okay, we're chilling. We have a 4/6 taunt now. And there's an achievement though, if I'm not mistaken, to kill 3 things with a rabbit or something like that. So if I would have waited, I could have got that achievement. Feels bad. How are you gonna kill this without giving me more? Of course you fucking have Baku. Why the fuck wouldn't you have Baku? Why would they not have Baku? Fuck me. Oh. Hear me out. 1 in 3. I rolled. My opponent is probably mad about the fact that he's losing. This is so fucking greedy. Sad face. If I'm not mistaken, they give you percentage towards the completed quest thing. That would be sick. I think I'm almost at 10,000 points, which is why that would be sick for me. Hey, we won a whole bunch of games. This is actually working really well. And it's actually, not gonna lie, pretty fucking fun. Yeah, well, actually, let me check what the achievement for the rabbit is, because I'm fairly certain there is one. Oh wait, I actually need to reroll this one. I think they're in gameplay. Demon Hunter. Classes. Neutral. I think it's a neutral at the bottom, right? No. Wait, where's sets? Is it in collection? No. Am I wrong? Is there just not one? Battlegrounds, duels. I guess I was mistaken, but I could have swore there was one. Oh, hero books. I don't even know what the fuck those are. In progression? I think it's actually in progression. Or not. What the fuck? It'd be in gameplay? That might just be blind then. Demon Hunter, Druid, Warrior. Oh, is it in neutral here? Destroy 10 minions with runaway Blackwing. And the Wheel of Yogg surround to win the game. That one's impossible. Moonfang survive 10 damage. I guess not. What the fuck's a tent crasher? I could have swore there was a one for the fucking rabbit. Am I dumb? Does anybody know if I'm just dumb? Do the clowns? You gotta be clowning me, bruv. Scrapyard Colossus? No. You see, you need to play meme carts. That's the whole thing. I'm actually thinking of contemplating adding fucking Boom Ship instead of this. Okay, that's what it is. How the fuck you play a one-mana rabbit and... Oh, it's with deck. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm just dumb. I knew there was one with rabbit. There was someone earlier in the stream that told me to commit and to craft memes. I hope you're still here because I crafted the fucking memes. Fuck. Oh, this was a terrible decision. Actually, I completed a quest here, which I now need to go back into this menu to complete. Collection. Boomstay. Oh, this is a terrible decision. Rattlegore? No, Rattlegore doesn't... yeah, Rattlegore doesn't really fit in this deck, sadly. No, the rabbit one is with Warlock. And it did hurt crafting those cards, especially this close to another expansion. I always tell people that are getting into this game, they're like, oh yeah, what should I craft? When should I craft it? My reply is always wait till right after or wait till 2 weeks after an expansion before crafting any cards, and then you have a month period to craft them. And then look at me a month before the next one. Oh, I guess you could play one with Geppetto. But I think you have to be playing the Warlock class, which kind of sucks. Now the Forge of Souls actually makes sense in the list, though, which is nice. I don't know if we can beat Priest, but we can try our best. Oh, we hit the Woke Lever. Beautiful. I used to have this card Golden, and then I disenchanted it to craft another Legendary that most likely doesn't see play anymore. What would I cut for Rattlegore, though? Yeah, that's for sure. You always want to buy your packs one at a time. But if you're me and you're just impatient, you buy them all at once, so you don't give a fuck. To be fair, I feel like I'll have most of the cards I'll need when the set releases, so yeah. Next turn it's Coin Gather. I mean, Coin Gather could be game breaking, right? It's only like Troublemakers. He's forced to have death or he loses the game. Yeah, that is true. Okay. This is actually the best roll here, because it gives us a 6/6 on top of it. Is this game... Wait. Need 12k dust for your Shaman deck? Jesus Christ. This stays alive here. So you need to have an extra removal spell? Or you gotta keep it, which you don't want to let me do, bud. Okay. You top decked it. That's fine. Okay, we have this into this now, which is really nice. I feel like it's big. So, yeah. But the meme potential. Fuck, that's so bad. Because now I can mill a Cthulhu card, which is like worst case scenario. I guess I probably should cut a rabbit, because this rabbit's just sitting in my hand doing absolutely fucking nothing. I need to play 2 cards here. Fuck, that's unlucky. Okay, that's a fantastic burn though. I feel like I need to put more minions into my deck. Okay, this is fine. Death and Decay is always nice. This card is actually gonna be huge in this matchup, weirdly enough. Oh, I should have killed that to play around Resurrect. Fuck. Oh, Turn of Servitude doesn't play around, but hey. This matchup is not about how much removal the priests have, it's how much removal do I have that can actually let me survive. Very importantly. I think the answer is not enough. Fuck, that's so bad here. I don't even get 1 legendary. No, he's playing an 8 mana card that summons a 10/10 version, not a 7 mana card that summons a 1 with Divine Shield and Taunt. That's why he wins, if we're being honest. And also because he's doing this. If we're being honest, this is the real reason he wins. Rabbit's gonna be good next turn because it's gonna kill 3 things. If he like, it's gonna hit whatever's in the middle. It's gonna kill 3. But here I have to take 17. Oh, that hurts. That hurts just to say. Unlucky. Nice attack, forehead. Oh, see, there was one for rabbit. I knew it. Hit. Worst case scenario. Fuck. I would have rather you both of them hit face or none of them hit face. Feels bad. Yeah, Blood of Goon is actually an insane card. Fucking rabbit. Feels bad. Feels fucking bad, man. Should I just concede here so we can move on to the next game? I feel like I can't actually win this one, no matter what I do. This week has cost me so much dust. I had 9k dust, by the way, at the start of this week. I'm down to 2k. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, I couldn't do it in that order. Fuck. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, Res is super powerful, but you can't meme as well with Big Priest as you can with this deck. Yeah, I guess I could still win this matchup. That is true. I'm in a position where I think I could win. I should have played Body of Cthulhu beforehand. Whoops. I don't shuffle my hand in again. The only way I actually win this is by eventually getting infinite Cthulhu's. Well, that sucks. Here, best draw is Ma? Ma or Insane Hyrule with I. Blood Razor is arguably the worst card to draw. This feels so wrong, because I think it is. Yeah. Whoops. Feels bad. I do need Rag to control the board, but I also need to have things in my deck in order to win when I have... Where that happens. This is how I lose. Okay. There was no winning that one. You know, I would have hit face with Rag there. I did not win that game. It feels bad. Currently 3-2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It sucks because Cthulhu is the main way to win this deck with this deck, I feel. If you can't just... If your opponent is running removal, you need it. But if your opponent's not running removal, there's a chance you don't need it. Okay. Going second with this deck is actually huge. Super fucking big because of Gather Your Party. Yeah, it's kind of whatever in my opinion. Again, this deck feels like another deck designed to beat aggro with the double Warpath, double Bladestone, double Blood Razor, double Minefield. It's meant to beat aggro. It's not meant to beat control, right? Although it would be nice to draw Athletic Cities on one eventually. This hand would have been insane against Odd Pally. I don't know how it fares against this Paladin. Look like it's just a hero power game until turn 5, where I can coin Gather.
Of course it's the right way.
What do you mean for 1,000 dust? Well, 1,600 dust? No. I don't think Maev is that worth it. I think Maev is a fine card. I wouldn't say it's the best card, though. I don't think I would craft it.
Of course it's the right way.
Yeah. The 9/9 dragon for Rag. Oh, wait, they're selling the Maev portrait? Oh. Honestly, no. I do not think that you should spend money on portraits or gold on portraits unless you have all the cards. If you have all the cards, go the fuck ahead. If you don't have all the cards, save your gold. I'm definitely a fine person to talk to, that I own every single portrait, basically. But yeah, unless you play a lot of rogue and you really like the portrait, in which case, buy the cosmetics. But in general, I'd say it's probably not worth it. No. So here the right plays heart. I'm using one now. But yeah, it really comes down to, do you value cosmetics or do you value having cards to play the game? Personally, I value cosmetics. I like cosmetics. I have $1,000 worth of skins in a game I don't play. So yeah, that's kind of where I lie. Fuck, Rabbit was such a bad pull there. Oh, fuck me. Rabbit was the only bad pull in my entire deck in this position. Oh, by the way, we also most likely lose this game because it's Uther combo. So we need to get like an insane board out, like super fast. That's a card I would have loved to play. I would have really liked for one of those 3/3s to hit that 1/1, but hey. Yeah, basically that last statement. If you like the portrait and you want it, you should buy it. Because you'll probably never be able to get it again, is my guess. If you don't like it, or if you want to have it just to have it, but you're worried about not being able to buy enough packs with the new set to be able to afford all the decks you want to play, I would say that the packs are probably more important. But next turn, I'm pretty sure the play is just Slam Rag, by the way. No. I think the next play is actually just Body. He's trying Uther next turn, which means he has the combo in hand. Which means I lose the game, by the way. Okay. The thing is, right now, if he actually does slam Uther, he dies. Because this is a lot of damage on board. So he can't slam Uther this turn. Which means I get a free turn. Let's see this timeout number 2. Or that into equality. That's also fairly good. Don't talk about my rabbits onto empty boards. I'm self-conscious about them. Okay. Woe Cleaver gives me a play. If he slams... Yeah, I lose here, by the way. What do you mean the damage counter? I actually don't even know what you mean by damage counter, so that might be why. But I lose here. I should be dead on board here. No, he has to have another turn of setup, right? At least one more turn of setup. It was better actually for me to play Wookiee over here and not show the fact I have Rag. And to play the other Rag too. Yeah, again, I'm not the only one that likes to meme on ladder. To be fair, this is actually one of the decks I was thinking of playing out this week. This exact deck. He for sure has Birdo in hand. Rag, you have to save me here. I did waste 3,200 dust eventually, yes. You know me too well. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So this is 33% chance at lethal. 66% chance of me losing the game. Haha! We're good at the game! Last stream was 40,000, or it was 4,000. It was 1 epic, 2 legendaries, I think. It's all good. I think it was 4,000 last stream and 3,200 this stream. So 7,200 in 2 streams. Outskilled 100%. That's a good meme. I'm just not responsible with my dust. To be fair, I had 7,000 dust when the set came out, and I had 9,000 now. I clearly just didn't use it. You need 8k dust for a deck now. God damn. I have to keep Blood Razor. It's way too good against Odd Pally. Confirm pay to win. How many legendaries is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? It's only 7 legendaries? God, that's so cheap. What a troll. That seems like a solid meme. Again, not an Odd Pally. What the fuck? Yeah, it was a super tight win. Ugh. For everybody in chat, when the fuck does the new time spiral thing come out? If anybody knows. If anybody even knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Because, honestly, I saw some of the cards in that, and I have to admit, pretty nice. Renalock is actually 20k? The fuck? I felt like that deck was always one of like the, this is gonna sound super fucked, but cheaper ones. Yeah, some of those, like, the old bordered cards actually look fucking sick. I just thought of it because I looked over, and I have a Slimefoot EDH deck built, and I noticed that on Mythic Spoiler there was an old border Slimefoot, and I want that bitch foil. I mean, I'd also want, like, some of the other cards, but I want that bitch foil. But I still can't believe fucking Realocks are 20k dust. See, that's unfathomable for me, because in the day, the most expensive deck was 2k, or was 9k. Reno Mage is the most expensive. Jesus Christ. What world do we fucking live in? God damn. The old board cards look fucking beautiful. That's terrifying. Rabbit? Rabbit. He's mad. He's mad. Yeah, I can imagine that Reno decks would be pretty expensive. Uh, do I know of any? Off the top of my head, no. But I would honestly, the only Pally deck I've played that's not Odd Pally has been, what's it called? The Uther Combo Paladin. And I've also played a little bit, well, I've played a couple Paladin decks throughout the years, but I guess, yeah, Libram Paladin could be good. I think this is a Libram Pure, though, and I don't know how good that is. I'd say not that great looking at it, honestly, but yeah. Interesting. Uh, hmm. I don't want to go about doing this. I think I just slam Lich King, right? Slam Lich King, kill the 8/8. Ugh. I think Lich is just the best here, yeah. I was thinking of going Rag, but that's way too many end of turn effects. Unlucky. Uh, it's actually still dumb. Honestly, I think with all the new card games that have been released on PC, one thing they should do is buff how much dust common cards give you. Fuck that 5 bullshit. They should give like 10 or 20. I think all cards should give half of what they're worth. So legendary should give 800, epic should be 200. Because seeing like decks are like 2,000 dust, that's actually fucking mind-boggling in my opinion. Straight up dumb. This deck does do a lot of stuff on end of turn. I like that about it though. Punch him in the face for 8 here, and I think I slam Woe Cleaver actually. Woe Cleaver has so many good moves it can get me. Especially now. Woe Cleaver's broken? Question mark? Is that 15? We have a 12/12? Yeah, it would be super nice. It would make the game more approachable, I think, to new players, which is something they kind of need. Because I think more new players are going towards playing Legends or anything else than this game. That'd be second Libram. Yep. That's fine, we can deal with that. Oh, wait, is that lethal? That's lethal. Okay, he's dead here. And people were telling me to cut Dark Moon Rabbit. Oh, but you should never cut Dark Moon Rabbit. Gold foil should give 100%. I like how the gold percentage works for those. You fucking... If I was him, I'd be fucking furious the fact that I died to a fucking Dark Moon Rabbit. Yeah, that is true. But I needed both rabbits there to win the game. Yeah, but rabbit is funnier because it fucking rabbit. Man legitimately lost to rabbit. That's what I'm getting at. It's a good meme. Yo, we're memeing hard tonight. Again, this week is all about the fucking memes, and this game was a prime example of how good memes are. Fucking play Darkmoon Rabbit in all your decks. Memed all the way to Diamond, yeah. With a fucking deck running 2 Darkmoon Rabbits, what am I doing with my life? This deck's actually popping off. 5 and 2? That's fucking... It's dirty for a meme deck. All these meme big decks are actually so good in the current meta. Like, I think Big Priest is good for a very specific reason in this meta. And it's the same reason why this deck is good and why Big Shaman's good. Just because cheating out these big top minions is just so hard for these aggro decks to deal with. But at the same time, that's what makes the decks like Raza Priest so good. Is that these slower decks do exist in the meta. Because they kind of counter the aggro decks. We're definitely playing in a fucking rock, paper, scissors meta where the aggro decks beat Raza Priest. Raza Priest big decks, and big decks beat the aggro decks. I mean, yes, sure, rogues play 1 sap, but at the same time, if they're odd rogue, they can't be playing sap. Go, yeah, have a nice sleep. I was gonna say go to bed, but I have no idea what time it is there, and I should realistically be heading to bed, seeing that I have a meeting at 10 a.m. and it's currently 3. But hey, I'm probably streaming for another half an hour, so I want to stream. You know what? I want to stream. Fuck it. My opponent's apparently AFK, so fuck me. Athletic Studies series is actually kind of fucking fire, not gonna lie. Super fire, actually. First time I'm playing it on 1. Of course you got Pirate. Of course you don't drop patches. Fuck me. There's a Darkmoon Rabbit. Why did I have to draw this? It's 10 a.m. where you are? This is definitely the wrong choice. I have to go for this. Yeah, I think I actually have picked out the decks I'm going to be playing for the rest of the week. Someone really wanted to see... what was it? It was... Odd Mage, which honestly kind of looked legit, but I don't think I have a Genelaya, which means I'm going to have to throw away more dust at that. And who doesn't like more than tuning into a stream and just watching someone burn all of their dust before a new expansion? Am I right? But yeah, Odd Mage. I want to try Dinomancer. And then on Saturday, I don't know, I kind of want to make another series on the channel. Like, this has been really fun to do all these meme decks, but honestly, it's a lot more work. So I like have to plan out every single deck and think about what I want to play in every single deck. But honestly, I kind of like it. Weirdly enough. Just this here. Hitting this is so fucking greedy, but it's the right play. Sadly. Yeah, so I think those are gonna be the next 2 decks, and I don't know if afterwards I'm gonna do another series or do a series on like a meme deck or continue to do this, but just, you know, maybe switch it out with some competitive decks as well. I don't know yet. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out in the near future. Here I think it's actually just double Blood Racer because I'm super low. Slam Blood Racer number 2 here, I think, because I'm about to fucking die. Either Blood Razor or this. Either way, I'm in a terrible spot. You just have to go for this. Did that in the wrong order. I'll have to do that right away. If I'm dead here, I'm dead here. I'm dead no matter what, I think. Guess I wasn't dead if I killed that. Oh well. Oh well. By the way, I don't think I said it at all yet this stream, but I hope you all have a drink. As you guys probably know, I'm drinking me some whiskey still. Ooh, time to go complete those quests, that's true. What that is... I want to open packs. Gameplay... Neutral. Destroy 5 minions with Dark Moon Rabbits. Destroy 10 minions with Dark Moon Rabbits. Destroy 25 whole minions with Dark Moon Rabbits? God damn. It's a lot of fucking minions. Alright. Let's do this bitch up. Oh, that's not what I want to open. I think it's that? Yeah, it's that. Oh, I actually... Oh, I've been meaning to put the fucking deck into the description. I forgot to open something initially when I started the stream. So now I have to open it now. Whoops, that's kind of my bad. Yeah, we need to kill a whole bunch of things with it. Obviously, we need to keep them in. We have a nice curve with 3, 4, 5. Well, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, fuck, I'm getting tired. Jesus Christ. I'm actually insanely tired. No cap. I'm gonna try to stream the next 2 days. Honestly, I've streamed so much this week, and it feels so fucking good. Like, no cap whatsoever. I've streamed more this week than I think I've ever streamed in my life, and it feels so good just to be able to, like, sit down and stream and not worry about shit. Oh, feels so good. Got another achievement for playing things with Wind Fury, apparently. I believe it's just trade here. Trade, test for counterspell. It's not counterspell. Fuck. How do you hit a 4/4? How do they always hit 4/4s? Summon 4/4s here. Fuck. I have to say, if he slams more 4/4s here, we're chillin'. Because we just Sam fucking Bladestorm and we'd be on our way, you know what I'm saying? This should deal damage to both heroes. Sad that it doesn't. Okay. Here I start by testing with coin for counterspell. If I hit counterspell, I'm most likely just some heart. If I miss on if it's not counterspell, I can just slam recruit and kill that. I think that's the best play here. Either way, I'm popping possibly a counterspell. Hopefully hit, but I doubt it. Okay, that's actually fine. I'm okay with that. This is something he has to kill, but he most likely kills with Fireball Hero Power. If he does kill with Fireball Hero Power, on the other hand, like, I have other crits I'm able to play here for free, basically. If he doesn't, he does this and something else. I'm also chilling. There's like a 100% chance almost that's what's it called? Counterspell, right? Hmm. Almost guaranteed. It's not counterspell. Interesting. TJ's not playing counterspell in his entire list. What the fuck? Hopefully he doesn't slam a secret here. So I want to be able to just slam this for free here. If I can't slam this for free here, I might be in a rough spot. So I can slam this. Hopefully I get something insane. Basically just not rabbit. That's huge. Kill? Oh, unlucky because that kills this. Unlucky. That sounds like a good meme, but honestly, I don't think it's something that I'd play. The meme deck I wanted to play that I never got around to playing is the what is it called? The hunter one. The bomb, the tank hunter, or whatever the fuck it's called. I never got around to playing that, and I wanted to try and play it this week. But yeah. I might still play it. I might play it on Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. I test with Minefield. If Minefield procs the counterspell, which it should be at this point. I think I just slam heart. Yeah. Yeah, Tonk Death Rattle Hunter. I've been meaning to try that deck. He has 12 damage left in that deck. He actually has 15 damage left, but he can't play it all in one turn. I'm most likely fucked here, not gonna lie. Fireball. There's a high possibility I'm just dead here, by the way. The cards he has left in deck are Cloud Prince, Medivh's Valet, Arcane Intellect, Counterspell, Conjurer, and then Cabal Crystal, Runner, and Speaker, I believe. Okay. The only card I died to here is Medivh's Valet, which I just have to hope is lower in his deck. Also need to hope to draw Shield Block. Yeah, he drew the Medivh's Valet for turn. Oh, that's super sad. Turns out you lose a lot of life when he could just fling 24 damage at face. Or 30 damage at face. Fuck. I feel like I took damage there unnecessarily. And I would have been fine if I didn't. And it kind of tilts me. I feel like I lost myself that game. Oh well, we'll play one more game. And then I'm gonna have to call it because I'm very tired. But yeah, let's queue it up. Oh, I'm fucking tired. Jesus Christ. Yo, sometimes life is just exhausting. Not gonna lie. No cap. Sucks, but it is. Oh, there's Boom Ship, but Boom Ship's not a good keep in the opener. By the way, just as I feel like I should probably plug something at least once in the stream, you guys ain't subscribed yet? Consider hitting that subscribe button. Makes me feel better about life, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here, I'm guessing it's Raza. If it's big, I'm fucked. No cap. If it's big, I'm fucked. Unless I get insanely lucky and I hit all of these. Then there's a chance I can actually win this. If I don't, on the other hand, there's a very, very high possibility I lose. By very high possibility, I mean almost 100%. Okay, it's Raza. Interesting. Oh. Yo, honestly, if anybody in chat is in school, I have one word of advice for you. This is coming straight from me. Don't fuck up your sleep schedule. Try to have a consistent sleep schedule while you're at school. Because I know for a fact, I'm gonna be dead tomorrow. And I have class tomorrow. So yeah. Okay, yeah, don't unsubscribe. Unless you don't like the content anymore, then go ahead. But or else. Yeah, I guess if you already hit it. Ignore what I said if you already hit the subscribe button. There we go. That's how I have to see it, right? Wall Cleaver is actually huge here. Actually fucking ginormous. You know what I should actually try to do tomorrow? I don't know why, but I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Oh. Oh no, he gave me Wabbit. He gave me the Wabbit. I was gonna say, he's giving me Lich King here, which I'm super happy for. Oh fuck, it actually deals the damage. I was hoping it didn't deal damage there. But, yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like the last couple weeks, my audio has been fucked up, and I can't figure out why. So I think tomorrow, instead of paying attention to my physics lecture, I should probably fix my audio. It's either gonna be Psychic Scream, or it's Coin... Okay, I was expecting a Coin Gul'dan, or a Coin Anduin, but I'm much happier with a Psychic Scream. Or with a... just that. So I gotta still push damage this way. Grab the fucking thing. I don't want to put anything more onto the battlefield because I have a feeling I know exactly who's playing this turn, which is Anduin. Anduin kills a 6/8, but I get left with 12 power on board, and Woe Cleaver 12 plus 8, 12 plus 3 is 15. If I pull Rag, I have lethal. That's how I see it. If I was him, I would have slammed that last turn. He would have left me with less things on the battlefield. I'm just saying it's screened if I play this. But if I hit Rag, it's worth it. Well, I guess it was worth it. He's at 1, so he needs to Reno before he can kill me. If he Renos here, I think he's still dead, right? He has a Psychic Scream here, in which case he's dead to the weapon. If he Renos here, he's still fucked because I don't think he can win. If that makes sense. Of course, you also have the death. What the fuck? Manjra is actually super fucking filthy. What can I do? There's actually basically nothing I can do against a draw that good. Boom ship. Interesting card. I need to save one of these to hit that, right? Yeah. So I think I just get as many of these as possible. Okay. This is fine because I want to be able to boom ship him. And again, this is forcing Psychic Scream. Or he's dead on board. And even then, except for the 3-4, I don't mind bringing any, or the 3-4 and the 2-4, or the 3-4 and the 2-6. I don't mind about bringing any of these back. He should have shot Rot Face there, but at the same time, I think we're in a fairly good spot here. No cap. If he's low enough, the thing is now that he's played Reno, he just loses anyways, right? He has us a 3. Oh, Spirit Lash plus a 1-cost potion. I should do with my mouse, huh? And I'm blocking half the board. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I boom ship here. I just want to have a Lich King on the battlefield. I don't attack with weapon. I punch him in the face with everything, and I slam boom ship. Force the scream. Well, he gets to go off anyways next turn, no matter what I do here. Feels fucking bad. That's fine. He screams here, or I punch him in the face for 20, and then he can no longer combo out. But my guess is he's just comboing off this turn. Yep. He has the coin, so he's most likely able to kill me, no matter what. Feels bad. Oh, especially with the palm readings in hand. There's no doubt in my mind that he can't kill me here. Yeah. That Blood Mage was such a clutch top deck for him. Ugh. He actually hit every single 1-cost spell in his deck, basically. Oh well. Oh well. There's not much, honestly, I could have done. I feel like I low rolled like a motherfucker. I had him down to 1 health and he top decked Reno. Any other card there was not good enough. He had 15 cards left in his deck. Unlucky. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. If you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you also enjoyed it, follow me on Twitch because there's a high possibility that I'm going to start streaming on Twitch in the near future. Follow me on Twitter to know when I go live. And yeah, I think that's basically all the plugging I'm actually going to do. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next stream. I'll try to stream tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to. It's going to start around the same time this one started at. So 2.5 hours ago, basically. And oh, yeah. Anyways, oh, that happened to you also in Priest. Feels fucking bad, man. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace, friends.